Hello, this is Seth, and welcome to another personal vlog, the Valentine's Day edition. Today, my girlfriend Janel is going to talk to you about dating with a disability, part 1. She's got a vlog called ChronicMomVoice, and the link will be in the box below. I've been thinking about switching my vlogs from Monday, Wednesday, Friday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just to see if I can get more views. If you're looking for me, that's where I'll be uploading at 9 a.m. Without further ado, here is part 1 of Dating with a Disability by ChronicMomVoice.
Hey guys, my name is Janel, and my boyfriend Seth had wanted me to talk to y'all about what it's like dating with somebody that's got a disability, and whether or not it's a deal breaker. And the short answer, in my honest opinion, is no. It's not a deal breaker. I've been very fortunate in that I've dated 2 guys that have had a disability, and they were disabled in way different ways, like on either end of the spectrum. The one guy that I was with, Michael, I was with him for 3 years, and he was able-bodied, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, until he was in his 40s, his late 40s. Then he became disabled with a progressively neurological disorder called multiple system atrophy. I actually met him when he was sick. He had the disease for about 6 or 7 years, and then I met him. So he was wheelchair bound. He had issues with his speech. I really had a hard time understanding him. But we were together for 3 years, and I know Seth had talked about the stigma regarding disability and walking down the street with somebody in a wheelchair that you're dating. But honestly, down here, I live in Tennessee, and the community that I live in, they were great. They were fantastic with me and Michael. And maybe they just saw me struggle because I struggled. I lived on that struggle bus. For 3 years, I lived on the struggle bus. But we always had people come up and offer to help, like transfer him into the van, or hold the door open for us, or whatever the case may be. People were just willing to do that for us. It did get a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, because people would come up to me, mostly, okay, I'd have to say probably 100% women would come up to me, and some of them would hug me. I don't know these people, but they would hug me and they would say, "Oh, thank you so much for taking care of him. You are an angel. You are so special. God bless you." And it's kind of a nice feeling, but then again, it's not, because society looks at disability like they don't deserve to be loved, and that is so not true. That's not true at all. So although I appreciated the gesture and the comments that I did get from these women, it was also kind of sad at the same time. I was with him for 3 years. He passed away, and then me and Seth got together, and me and Seth, we knew each other in high school, kinda. I mean, we didn't talk to each other in high school, but we knew of each other in high school. And he was there for me a few months before Michael had passed, and then when he passed, he was there for me, and I just fell head over heels in love with him. It was freaking ridiculous. But sometimes you just gotta trust your heart, and I trusted my heart, and I'm so glad I did, because not only does he have a physical disability. Now let's clarify something. He has a physical disability, yes. He has a mild spastic form of CP, but he's not disabled. He He can walk, he drives a car, he graduated from Dartmouth. Hello. I mean, he's really smart. He works. But to look at him, okay, yeah, he walks with a limp. He's got a wonky arm. His speech is a little different than my speech or your speech would be. And I think most people could probably get past like a physical disability, okay, but in my honest opinion, just from my experience, it's the speech. The speech is what kills it for some people. I couldn't understand Michael half the time. It's all right. It was okay. But he actually lost contact with a lot of his friends. He'd had a lot of friends that he lost contact with over the years because I think people were just afraid to talk to him because it was too hard. It was too hard to stop and focus and really pick up on what he was trying to say. And not only that, but I think society, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but just in my experience, I think society might think that if you have any kind of speech impediment, then you might not be as intelligent as maybe you are. And Seth is very, very smart, but he does have a slight speech impediment. And he's fantastic. Like, there's no indication, like if you were to go through our text messages, because not only is he disabled, but we're long distance. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we are like 1,100 miles apart from each other. So we don't get to physically see each other, not till the end of March. So all we can do is text, right? But if you were to go through all of our texts, which would be really scary, kind of frightening, you would see that he's normal. And I hate using that word normal because it's just a sucky word. What the hell is normal anyway? But he's smart, he's capable of love, he's capable of affection, and he's genuine. And I think that if you wanted to date somebody with a disability, I would definitely say go for it. And I think Seth is right. We are all gonna have a disability at one point in our lives. My family thought I was crazy when I got together with my previous boyfriend because I knew he was going to die. I mean, I knew going into it, Michael's gonna die. It's just part of the disease. And they thought I was crazy. Why are you gonna get involved with somebody that you know is gonna die? And my response to that was, well, everybody's gonna die. And yeah, that's a simple response. But how many people get together when they're young, they've married for 20, 30, whatever years, and then they get in a car accident and they're paralyzed, or their husband has a stroke and he requires 24-hour care. Is it really any different? I don't think so. I think the only difference is at what point during that timeline you jump into that relationship. And I just happened to jump in at the end of Michael's life, and which was a good thing because I gave him a quality of life that he didn't have before, and so it was good. But if there's any advice that I would give to anybody, even considering dating somebody with a disability, don't let the disability deter you. Look past it and look inside the individual. Because, at the end of the day, you fall in love with somebody's heart and their mind, not whether or not they are in a wheelchair or they can walk or whatever the case may be. It's their heart and their mind. And, make sure that y'all have some things in common and really become friends and fall in love. Because once you fall in love with somebody, you go to the ends of the earth to make sure that they're happy and that they're healthy and that they're taken care of, right? Seriously. So, people ask, how did you do it? How did you do it for 3 years? You just do it, you know? You just do it. You do it because you love that person. And Seth is no different, you know? I love him, and I will make sure that he's taken care of and that he takes care of me. Because that's just what you do in a relationship, right?
Thank you for watching our video. If you like this video, hit like, hit that subscribe button, and visit my links in the dialog box below. I'll have the second part of that video next week, or you can watch it over on her vlog down in the comment section below. That would be Chronic Mom Voice. Have a good day.